7 things Princess Anne refuses to do, even as a royal. She refuses to flaunt her wealth. Unlike many royals who live in the spotlight and often showcase luxury fashion, Princess Anne keeps things understated. She's been known to repeat outfits for decades, wear simple accessories, and avoid flashy designer labels. Her style is practical, not performative. While some royals are regularly featured on best-dressed lists, Anne doesn't dress for headlines, she dresses for the job. She's also known for her modest lifestyle at Gatcombe Park, far removed from the grandeur of Buckingham Palace. In a family often surrounded by opulence, Anne quietly proves that wealth doesn't need to be flaunted. She refuses to travel with a huge staff. When Princess Anne travels for royal engagements, she doesn't bring an entourage of stylists, assistants, or photographers. She famously keeps her team small and efficient, sometimes traveling with just one staff member or even alone. Unlike many modern royals who rely on teams for hair, makeup, and wardrobe, Anne is known to do most things herself, including her iconic beehive hairstyle. Her no-nonsense approach to travel has earned her a reputation as one of the most professional and down-to-earth members of the royal family. She's there to get the job done, not to create a spectacle. She refuses to obsess over fashion trends. In a royal world where style is constantly scrutinized, Princess Anne has stayed true to herself. She doesn't chase trends or hire personal stylists. Instead, she wears what's practical, comfortable, and often reworn. Some outfits have been in her wardrobe for 30 years or more. Her signature style, including that ever-present beehive, hasn't changed much since the 1970s. And while it might not always make headlines, it quietly speaks volumes. Anne's refusal to reinvent herself for public approval is a bold statement in itself. She shows that personal identity matters more than public opinion. She refuses to be treated differently because she's a woman. In a monarchy shaped by tradition, gender often plays a big role, but Anne has never let that limit her. She was the first woman in the royal family to ride horseback during Trooping the Colour, the first to hold key military roles, and the first to take on overseas duties usually assigned to male royals. She doesn't expect special treatment or protection. She expects to be treated equally. Anne once said she didn't want to be considered a different species just because she's royal. That mindset has helped her quietly break barriers and set new expectations for women in the royal household. She refuses to let the media define her. Princess Anne has had a complicated relationship with the press, but unlike other royals, she's never played into it. She doesn't give juicy sound bites, pose for magazine covers, or share curated versions of her life. In fact, she's often described as media-averse. She's famously curt with reporters and once snapped, "Not bloody likely." Anne refuses to craft a public persona for headlines. She simply does her duty and goes home. While others may chase approval, Anne doesn't care if she's trending or not. Her loyalty is to the crown, not the cameras. She refuses to slow down or retire. At 70+, Princess Anne still works more royal engagements than almost anyone else in the family, including the younger royals. Most people would expect a royal of her age to slow down, take a step back, or at least lighten the load, but not Anne. For her, duty doesn't have an expiration date. She continues to travel, meet people, and support over 300 charities without complaint. Retirement just isn't in her vocabulary. Anne believes if she's capable, she should keep serving. Her relentless work ethic has earned her respect not just in Britain, but around the world. She refuses to share details about her private life. Princess Anne has always maintained a strong boundary between her public duties and private life. Unlike other royals who've opened up in interviews, documentaries, or memoirs, Anne has stayed silent on personal matters. She's never used the media to explain her side of a story or seek public sympathy. Her privacy isn't a statement, it's just who she is. And in many ways, it's made the public respect her even more.